Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a cuddle cloth, and mine has bunny ears because Easter is coming up, but you can of course do it whichever way you like it. So this is great for beginners, it's great for recycling or using up leftovers, so it's a really great project for everyone. There are 1 or 2 steps and that's pretty much it, so stay tuned. You will need just a couple of things. So your fabric of choice, and I'll get back to that in a moment. And then you're gonna need your hand gauge or any ruler, pins, and fabric scissors. So the pattern is super simple. You decide how big you want it to be, and I have here 30 times 30 centimeters or around 12 times 12 inches. If you want, you can do a little band on each of the corners and a head in the middle or on top. So you can do pretty much whatever you like. I already did such a tutorial with another type of fabric, and there we had a head and some legs. So if you want to check that out, feel free to get on my channel and find it. So this time I'm doing kind of a variation of that. So I have here some Easter bunny ears so that it's Easter themed. So here are 2 pieces out of the main fabric, for each ear 1 piece. And then I decided to do the inside in a bit different fabric. So that's going to go onto the 2 pieces I just showed you. And I cut the shape out myself, but you can of course look online for shapes and ideas. So you will need 2 of those as well. If you want to make it thicker, you can of course do some filling inside, some stuffing, or you can do just extra layers of fabric in between. And the fabric type is pretty much up to you as well. So I'm doing the soft fabric here in this lovely mustard yellow, and I recommend something soft, but other than that, everything should work just fine. So whatever you want to use is really okay. Felt or anything else you might have lying around, as long as it's not too rough. So let's start with the ears. We will prep that. So the same goes for any other extra pieces. So we are putting the pieces pretty side on pretty side, and we can then align nicely. You can pin if you need to, if that helps, and just do a regular stitch along the 2 longer sides. And the bottom part should of course stay open, and then we will have our ears prepped. The same we will do with the other one, of course, and that's going to be our step 1. And now you can cut the tip a bit like this. And turn this inside out. You can push the corner out with a pen or a pencil. And now you can flatten this and even iron over it if you'd like, and then you can fold the back side inwards like this. And you can even make the 2 pieces overlap just a little bit if you want that effect. And then just sew over that part too. I did it with the other piece already, just so you can see what it would look like. Now you need your main piece, so let's take that and again put it pretty side on pretty side, which won't be as obvious in my case because the fabric is pretty much the same on both. Then you can put 1 ear inside, close to any corner of your choosing. The other one as well, so they can stick out a little bit if you want them to, and you can of course vary it here by putting them a bit closer to the very corners so that it will look something like this. Or you can do it like this, so that's pretty much up to you. You could even do it in the middle somewhere, but I think I will stick to the corner this time. Then we can sew this along the edges, and again, as always, make sure to leave an opening somewhere and avoid the ear section for that. Sew anywhere else and then finish the stitch. And we will turn it later through the opening. Now we can cut the corners out as close to the stitch as possible, and that way they'll be super neat when we turn them later. So let's turn it now, carefully and patiently. You don't want to rip your stitches. So I closed the opening by hand, and you see the cuddly cloth now, the bunny ears with the lovely effect on the bottom. It gives it a bit more natural look, if you ask me, than if you just had sewn them onto the main piece just like that. And yeah, this is it. I think it's pretty big. You can of course make it smaller or make it bigger depending on how much fabric you have or the size that you planned for. So yeah, the shape can also be varied. Feel free to try that out. And many cloths actually have bands on all corners, so you can of course decorate any way you like. That's also an option. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you want to stay updated with all of our future videos, and that way you can also check out our older videos we already have on the channel. So thanks for watching DIY Ideas. I'll see you in our next video. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!